Today, we wrap up another season and year of AD podcasts. I'd like to thank Brian Phelps for taking the time to talk all things Indian Hill Braves for fall, winter, spring seasons to keep the fans up to date. Brian, how are we doing this morning?
Doing great. Thanks, Rob. This is a lot of fun to do each week, and I appreciate those that tune in to just kind of see what's going on in the world of Indian Hill athletics.
Yeah, at the end of the show, we'll talk about some new and exciting things we're working on for the fall season. I think the fans will love it, and we'll wrap today's show talking about that. But let's jump right in. Talk baseball. What a season they're having as their regular season winds down. And I know, well, yesterday Saturday they had the Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday they had the selection. You guys are hosting Hughes on Tuesday the 14th at 5 p.m. at Indian Hill High School. So regular season winds down this week, and tournament selections complete.
Yeah, baseball's had a great season. Some big time games. Currently, 12-0 in the CHL. Have two huge games this week with Wyoming. So we are obviously hopeful we can finish the season strong and be back-to-back CHL champs. Even nicer would be to be back-to-back undefeated CHL champs, but we got to take care of business one game at a time. As you know, excited about the tournament. Think the draw is a good draw for us. If we can get past Hughes on the 14th, we'll have the winner of Blanchester and McNick and go from there. So, yep, it's been a lot of fun. These guys are raring to go, and we hope to be playing for a few more weeks.
Brian, with the current design of the baseball OHSA tournament, you guys have the opportunity to host a few home games, correct?
We do, yeah. We get to host for the, as long as we keep winning, we get to host a few games. So that's nice to have them here at home, the Braves, and we really love our setup and our field, being on turf. So even when games get rained out in the tournament, they still find their way back here sometimes.
Yeah, it's great. Best of luck to them as they wind down their regular season and make a nice long run in the tournament. Let's go softball. You have to be pleased with the turnaround season of the softball program. I think currently 8-6. They played Tuesday in the tournament, travel a little bit across to the east side of town to go to CHCA, and tickets are on sale at IndianHillBraves.org. Should be a good game.
It really should be. We're so proud of this team. Finished third in the league, which, they really have been at the bottom of the standings for a lot of years. 8-6. That's a really nice season for these girls. Hopefully, we can go over to CHCA, which we know will be a tough game. I think we both tied as the number 7 seed when the seeding came out. So hopefully it's a competitive game. We lost on a coin flip, so we'll go there to play, and we'll see if we can play a few rounds in the tournament.
Sounds great. Best of luck to them. Let's go over to boys lacrosse. It's kind of been a building regroup season for boys lacrosse. The regular season winds down this week. I know tournament selection, I believe, is Friday night, so they'll know where the tournament draw is and where they go. But the foundation's being laid, and good luck to them this week.
Yeah, no, they will be excited to see if they can really surprise and upset someone in the tournament. And from a record standpoint, it's been frustrating. But what I know is we continue to take positive steps forward, and we still have hopefully some time left with these seniors, so we don't want to wish that away. But we do know moving forward, we're on the right track to continue to improve this program.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Let's go to the girls' side. Record-wise, excellent season, 9-3-1. Their tournament selection is also Friday. And then they have a couple of home games this week. Sycamore at home Tuesday, and then senior night Friday against Lebanon. And then they'll find out Friday evening where the tournament takes them.
Yep, it'll be wrapped up this week, the regular season. You said 9-3-1, and if you were to ask our coach, I would say she's probably disappointed, even though our schedule has been as tough as you can play. Couple games lost by 1 goal against really good teams. And the good news about that is we have a chance to see those teams in the tournament, and then the regular season one goal loss won't matter if we can knock them off when it counts. So you know, like any team, tournament time, you hope to be playing your best ball at the end of the season. And this gives us one more week to kind of just gear up for tournament. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, best of luck to them once they find out. And wrapping up the regular season, boys tennis has had just an outstanding season. Currently, the way we have it is 17-3. Sectionals tonight at Mason. Hopefully the weather holds there, that they can start that run through the tournaments and try to duplicate what the girls did in the fall.
Yeah, and we now will play tomorrow at Mason. Hopefully we
Okay.
can get some dry weather. We know the first few days this week are going to be tough, so not sure what that's going to look like. We have the third round of the OTCA tournament against Seven Hills here at home of the Braves on Friday, so that's a big one from a team perspective. But yeah, this team has been so much fun. They're really good. They truly have a chance to be named state champions at the end of the year, but there's a lot of tennis to be played before that happens. So if we can just kind of keep it to the one day at a time mentality and take care of business, this team has a chance to be state champs.
That the team match Friday versus Seven Hills, that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be a great match.
Yeah, last couple years we've had great matches. They were team state champs last year. We were team state champs 2 years 2 years ago. It's a good friendly rivalry for us. Our kids know each other well. They train together, so it'll be fun. If you, even if you're not into tennis, that would be a great match to come watch and just be a part of, because it'll be very spirited and a lot of fun. And hopefully we're on the right side of the win-loss that day.
Brian, what time does that start on Friday for fans that might be interested in coming by?
Yep, 4 o'clock right here on our courts, home of the Braves. We love to have the home court advantage. So, you know, hopefully the weather is dry and we can get it in and there's no adjustments to the day.
That's great. Best of luck to them as tournament season is well underway for boys tennis. Let's wrap talking sports teams for Indian Hill. Let's talk track and field. It looks like CHL championships at Taylor are this Friday. And then they go into districts, regional, and state.
Yeah, you know, we've talked about it all year. Our girls program has been solid all year, had some nice finishes and invites. Our boys program has actually won a lot this week or this year in their invitationals. And we expect a great showing for both teams, but especially our boys this Friday in the CHL tournament. And we know we have some student athletes that have a chance to make it to the state championship and see what happens. So we're really excited about what this team has to offer.
Yeah, best of luck to them at CHLs and the OHSA, and I hope it's a great tournament run for them. Before we talk about some new exciting things for this show in the fall, I know you wanted to send out some kudos to your college student athletes that are looking and planning to play at the next level. It's a great accomplishment that you're going to talk about for your Indian Hill student athletes.
Yeah, you know, success is measured in so many different ways: wins, losses, having fun, great sportsmanship. And this isn't the end all be all, but it's something that I'm so proud of. We have 23 student athletes that have committed to move on to the next level, and that's schools like some of the best schools in the country. You know, from the Division III level, like a University of Chicago or Denison University, to some of the big time Division I programs. Like we just had a recent preferred walk-on commit to the Ohio State University in football. And, you know, it's just, and it happens in so many different ways. Sometimes our office is helpful. Our coaches are helpful. Their club coaches are helpful. Sometimes families do it totally on their own. It doesn't really matter how they get there, but I just think about, you know, we're considered a small to medium-sized school at about 650 kids. And, you know, we're always recruiting our own hallways in 7th and 8th grade. And you feel like you have to go to certain schools to, you know, to get to the next level. And it's just kind of calling out, that's just not true. Our kids are going to some of the best athletic programs, some of the best academic programs. And like I mentioned, 23 kids, all types of different sports, boys and girls, just so proud of what's going on here at Indian Hill. And I think it's a combination of a ton of things. Like, we have great coaches, we have great support from our administration and our district. Our facilities are second to none. And maybe most importantly, we are striving to continue to be better and better in everything we do every single day. So hopefully those are the things that are paying off to, one, keeping our student athletes here and helping them find success moving forward.
Yeah, that's just fantastic. Congratulations to all them. Just great things happening in Indian Hill, and best success to them. As we wrap up this season's show, in the fall, we're looking at going from 8 shows a season to 10 shows, and then adding student athletes and coaches into the show. We're not sure of the timing on when we're going to do that, but we'll work on that over the summer. But some new, fresh things for the weekly podcast with Indian Hill Athletics, and we're just excited with the response from the fans. And Brian, as always, thank you for taking the time, giving us the insight. It's been a lot of fun, and all the best to the Braves.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate the whole year. You guys do an absolutely fabulous job, and we're looking forward to what the fall brings us. And hopefully we're talking about some big time success, whenever that time comes from the spring season.
Thank you, Brian. Have a great week, and thanks for all your help.
You too. Go Braves.